Hey guys, it's Christmas Eve 2018. Just wanted to share with you this very cool watch I've had my eye on for a while. I was just waiting to score the right deal on it. It's a hate it or love it type of watch I find in the forums and everything like that, but this is the Seiko sne179. This is as you can see on the dial there, a railroad approved Seiko. Now, that used to mean a lot more than it does today. There used to be some criteria that the watch had to meet and everything like that. Now I think it's more of a submission and then they approve it or whatever. There's a lot less criteria involved, other than it still has to be accurate. But with a solar quartz here, the Seiko V158 movement, it's going to be quartz, and it's going to be accurate to the level that will meet their criteria. So doesn't have a whole lot of water resist. It's only 100 feet, but the railroad guys usually don't go underwater too much, so that's totally fine. So you have the day, and it is a double language on the day function, and you can see the marker actually hits the indices pretty good. This was obviously a used one. You can see it's a little scratched up, and it even has some scratches on the hard Lux crystal. So somebody wore it and used it. This is going to be gifted to my dad. So one of the main reasons I wanted this one is because of the stretchy bracelet. That is something that he likes, he prefers, and I wanted to find something a little bit different than what he typically wears, those Timex Easy readers. So this one's going to have your day. It's going to be very easy to read, and it's also going to have that comfort stretch band. But that is another area of contention from a lot of people, because this one is adjustable at the clasp. So I've seen some models listed where this piece is broken off, or they couldn't figure out how to reattach it or whatever. I even seen one listing where the watch was listed like this, and basically they considered it broken. So when you look these up on eBay, there's some deals to be had out there. Or maybe you can buy two of them, one that has one issue and another one has another issue, and you can make one good watch for a reasonable price. I think I paid under 60, somewhere between 50 and 60 for this guy. New they're listed at from Seiko, which I'm not sure if you can still get them from there. I did see it on the website, and I'll put a link in the description, but they have it listed as 195 crossed out, and then it's listed for 146. I don't think it's really worth $146 unless you're in love with it and you really want this design. I know a lot of people will put different straps on them. Hopefully I'll try to do that for you at the end. I'll do a little bonus clip thing, but I think this, like I said, this bracelet is going to work. It's very smooth. It's not like the Timex one or some of the cheaper ones. It's more like the, Spidel or whatever, where it's very smooth and you can tell it's not going to pull any hair. So I will try to throw it on wrist here in a minute for you. I'll give you a loom shot and all that stuff, but let's talk about measurements real quick. It's not, first of all, it's not very, it's not a big, robust watch. It's fairly light feeling. So it's going to feel more like a Timex Weekender or something like that, if you're familiar with that weight. So it's only 37.5 millimeter case width. The lug to lug is about 44 and a quarter, right in there. The thickness is only 9.5 millimeter thick, so it's really thin, and you have 20 millimeter lug width. So you're going to be able to get, hopefully I'll check out the spring bar spacing, but you're going to be able to get some cool strap options on there, or even if you want to swoop up an Erica's Original or something like that, you could throw on there. So I'll play with that towards the end. So, and we already covered everything else. There are a couple other colorways. I'm sure there's more than what I found, but there's an SNE 045, which is a white dial version, and then there's an SNE 064, which is a gold case with the white dial. So, but I wanted the black one. So let me see if I can throw it on wrist here real quick. I have the SKX sitting here just so you guys can see, if you're familiar with the SKX, then you can see a size comparison, the SKX versus this smaller Seiko. So, but maybe it'll work for you. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool watch. So let me see if I can figure out the sizing real quick here. My dad's wrist is a little bit bigger than mine, so hopefully this thing will still work for him. So I am going to, and a lot of guys that wear these style stretchy bracelets, I guess I can show you that real quick. It's very simple. So this guy pops open, and then the links, when you spread them out, that's your sizing gap. So that little hook right inside there is going to catch that sizing, get the spread on it. So you just kind of push it in there, and you can see it kind of locks in, and then, well, before you let go, then you can clamp this guy down, and then that's it, that's sized. Okay, so then you should be able to just slip it right on wrist, and that's quite a bit loose on me, so we'll see how it fits on him. You know, I could tighten it up. A lot of guys that wear these like them where they're actually more snug, so they actually have a little bit of stretch to them. That's just what I'm seeing when people wear these ones. That's typically how they wear it. So you can see there on my 7 1/4, super light, super comfortable, and you know, it's going to be easy to transition on and off wrist. So because it has plenty of flex, kind of like those Twisto Flex Spud Ls or whatever those are. All right, guys, I'll tell you what, I did the wrist shot. I'm going to close you out with a loom shot, and then if you don't want to watch the strap portion afterwards, then you can just go ahead and click off right now, but I will toss some straps on it here in a minute. Shut some lights off. So you can see it's not a loom monster. It does have the Seiko loom, though, obviously, but very similar to like the Alpinist, where it just has the little pips around the outside, and then you have the hour and minute hand there. So you could read it at night, but it's not going to be, you know, diver legible or anything like that, or even this Boulder Field Watch, you know, has got a little more loom, but pretty close. So, and I bet you anything, I mean, I could be way off, but I bet you the Seiko loom will last even longer. So thanks for watching. If you want to see the strap changes, stay tuned. All right, guys, I have it down to just the watch head. These spring bars are fairly thin. You know, they're not robust like a lot of the Seiko fat bars that we're used to. So I'm just going to slide in this Haviston single pass, because that's pretty much what I would prefer on a watch. But you can obviously choose your strap of choice. And I know the colorway doesn't really match that great, but I think with NATOs and straps like this, I think you can pretty much do whatever you want. I kind of dig that you can match whatever color you want. So, you know, once you get that bracelet off, then you can see how a little more dynamic those lugs are than would first hold once you get a contrast there. But they have like a little bit of twist to them and everything. So really cool looking. I'm not sure which strap would look better, so maybe we'll just try them all real quick. But I'm kind of partial towards maybe this one or maybe this darker green one. I don't know what you guys think. So I'll toss it on wrist real quick for you so we can see what it looks like with a Haviston on there. So yeah, it's not amazing, it's for sure. I mean, the strap is and the watch is, but the combination maybe not so much. So I don't know what you guys think. I don't have a ton of these straps laying around, so I think if we're going to contrast, I'd go full-on contrast with this green one here. I think this would be more my taste. I don't know what you guys think. And then again, you know, if you had the white dial one, you'd have a totally different look, obviously. So these straps are so easy to use. There it is in the green. I think I prefer this one over the other one. I think it's very military looking, if you will, even though it is a railroad watch. But so I guess what the heck, if you guys watch this long, I'll throw the blue one on there too. I didn't go digging through all my straps, so I'm not sure what other color combinations I have, but put it on backwards there. This one might actually look pretty good. I don't know with that black dial. What do you guys think? I don't think any of these three in particular look amazing on it, but I don't know how it would look on the Ericas. Actually, it might look the best on the Ericas. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I didn't want to go this long, but I will do another vid. I know I missed out yesterday on a vid, so maybe I'll do another vid here in a second. Thanks.